skin is to be hydrated internally. That's the best thing because that's the only way moisture actually reaches those tissues. The topical moisturizers we use don't deliver moisture to the tissues we want to moisturize. If anything, perhaps they kind of seal in whatever moisture we have. Phytoceramides, along with things like omega-3 fatty acids, along with things like cholesterol, actually, are part of our body's own natural moisturizing system or natural moisture retention system. Because the way our body moisturizes our skin is by delivering the moisture the body has inside, not on the outside, and then holding on to it as best it can. And phytoceramides are the critical molecule involved in our skin's moisture retention system. And mind you, the skin's moisture retention system, we think about it in terms of beauty, but its real origins and its real necessity has nothing to do with beauty. It has to do with our survival. Because if we were to go back just not even all that many, just a few hundred years, certainly 1,000 years or so, the most common cause of death would have been lack of food or lack of water. So, of course, human beings require a really intricate system of retaining the moisture we manage to have. And phytoceramides, in terms of that system, are the key molecule. So in terms of moisturization, in terms of beauty, not just moisture retention in terms of survival, phytoceramides are the key molecule.
If you've got more questions, definitely go online to our Facebook page. We're going to head this way. By the way, Andrew, as we walk and talk, Pat also noticed you brushed your hair today.
I did. I did brush my hair today. Yes, I know I disappointed my mother. Yeah, I'm known for walking out on set having not brushed my hair. I'm sort of a wash and wear kind of person.
People don't miss a beat, Andrew. They're watching you every
Oh no, they pay attention. I get all sorts of things. You should next time you should get a manicure or clip your nails or something like that. So here's our pouching room. But here, this whole long line here, this is the bottling line where all the products we're talking about, their capsules are put in the bottle, and at this end of the line, the bottles are being labeled. At that end of the line, the bottles get arranged, they get on the bottling line, the capsules are dropped in, there are counters that drop in the appropriate amount of capsules, they get sealed, capped, and then they get labeled, and they get boxed and shipped to HSN or shipped to you. So here, this is our room where we make our teas. We have the teas that I drink out on the set. We have our mint green tea, which is virtually perfectly rated. Mint green tea, our chamomile tea, our mint tea. Teas are just a wonderful way to increase your hydration and also to get more protective compounds. When I look at those studies that talk about healthy lifestyle habits that are associated with longer life or associated with healthier hearts, healthier brains, certainly green tea consumption.
Sure.
So tea consumption is a wonderful thing. Moderate dark chocolate consumption. There are all sorts of things we could do if our goal is to live longer and be healthier that have nothing to do with supplementation, but have everything to do with lifestyle decisions.
Right.
As we walk here, this is a brand new machine that...
Oh, this is a big reveal, everybody. I'm just going to show you
this machine, and sorry about the noise, this is a machine that will enable us to make a range of products that we've been requested for decades. Obviously a very technically sophisticated machine. And what we're producing here, if we move to the right, this is a new sweetener that's going to be coming out next year. It's a natural sweetener. It contains no sugar, no carbohydrate. All of the high-intensity sweeteners that you look at the labels that say non-caloric, 0 calories, they all contain sugar. Usually 4 or 5 calories of sugar or carbohydrate.
Wow.
So that